What is up, guys? Today's video is going to be about an experience I had yesterday around this time. I was still at the scene at this time, and it was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of scary. Judging by the title, you should obviously already know what it is, but I was involved in an accident yesterday. First of all, I'm in a car because it's the quietest place around my house, because everyone shouts in my house, especially the little kids. At 4:15ish, let's say 4:10, I left to get 2 watermelons, and I was going on the road. I was riding to the shop to get watermelons, and riding along, and as I got to near the gym and swimming pool in Waterside, there's this Argos van that pulls up in front of me, and he's driving along, I'm riding along, and I come behind him, and it comes to a single lane, and this guy sees a Range Rover come in front, so this Argos van driver pulls up, and he waits for the Range Rover to stop so he can go, but the Range Rover stopped for a split second. He moved forward, which meant I should move forward too because he's going to go, yet the Range Rover driver then pulls out, so he has to reverse. Now, before he even moved forward slightly, I'm on the side of his van, so his van's here, I'm standing here so he can see me in his wing mirror, and the guy don't check his wing mirror, so he hasn't got a clue I'm behind him. So as he moved forward, I moved back into the lane so I can go forward, and this Range Rover driver just pulls back out again, and which means the van has to reverse. Now I'm behind the van, so the van has no idea, it's a blind spot for him, so he has no idea I'm behind him, yet he reverses. There was a good amount of distance between me and the van, so this van driver slowly starts reversing, and I only found out he was reversing because his reverse lights came on. At first he was moving forward, and then slowly started moving backwards, which meant I should push my bike backwards with my feet because I had no reverse gear. Bike life. But yeah, so I slowly started moving my bike back, like pushing it, and this guy, as I'm pushing it back, I just see this guy put his foot down, reverse right into the back of me. He hits my wheel, I jump off just before he hits my wheel because I knew this guy's not stopping for shit, and he hits my bike, the bike falls to the side, and this guy I just see my bike get crushed by his rear bumper, and it just sinks right underneath his van. I've got a picture, I'll show you if I put it in now. He felt the bike, he felt it go under, and I'm standing there watching this guy literally drive reverse with my bike under quite a distance after I got off. If I was on that bike, I would have lost both my legs. Like, alhamdulillah, I jumped off at the right time, and I have both my legs. I'm just so grateful for having both my legs, man. It's just unbelievable. Yes, as I was saying, I'm so grateful to have to be able to walk away from that situation not harmed. Guys, if you're bikers, you need to wear your gear. I know I'm not the best because I don't wear gear. I wear a helmet, that is all. If you see me going around where I live, I only wear a helmet and probably like a jacket or something. But most of the times I'm in sleeves. I'm hands down. That's bad. You should not do that. Go out wearing fully protective clothes, because what happened with me yesterday, if I did not jump off that bike at the right time, I would have definitely been under it. My leg, my right leg would have, my left and my right would have both have been pretty badly hurt. My left would have scratched. My left leg would have been under the bike and would have been dragged across the floor. Oh, it really hurts just by thinking about it. But guys, if you're a bike rider, I swear you need to wear your you need to wear your gear, man. Luckily, I walked away from that unharmed, and the driver, he was nice enough to stop and actually fill the form out, because not many do that. But he was nice enough to like stop, get out of the car, ask how I was and that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what you're meant to do when you have an accident. But you know, if I, God forbid, if I was actually still under the van when he reversed, or when I didn't jump off at the right time, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be making this video right now, for sure. And yeah, but you know, I'm not gonna look at it as in I'm not gonna look at it as in, and it's my fault, because if I was driving like a lunatic, or if I was riding like a lunatic and I was in the wrong, which I wasn't, because I was stationary, you can't do much about it. And you know, I'm not gonna say I can't ride a bike properly, because I was following my rules by going to the side of the van so he can see me in his rear view wing mirror, and so he can see me. But if he didn't see me, if he didn't look in his rear view wing mirror before he was reversing, then I can't do anything about that. But you know, alhamdulillah, I walked away fine. I wasn't harmed. But guys, seriously, I want to put pressure on this point. You've got to wear your safety gear when you go out. I've just had this experience yesterday, so it's still kind of hard to get over the fact that, I mean, I'm grateful for I'm here now, like I'm unharmed. Alhamdulillah, everyone in my family's like, they're okay with it, but you know, they're still having the go at me because I was riding it. I mean, I can't say anything much. I can't say much back to them, and I can't say exactly, oh yeah, it was my fault, because I was stationary. I've explained to them I wasn't riding like a lunatic, and it wasn't my fault, because I went back into the middle of the lane when the van started moving forward. So any person would think this guy's going to keep going until he gets past the other car. He went forward and then suddenly started reversing, which led me to, I mean, we had a distance. We had I can't even explain, but we had quite a big distance. And this guy reversed slowly, and I foot reversed it, and he just suddenly sped up like there's no car behind him, and he just hit my bike. My bike flipped, went under his. I just jumped off before he even hit me, and you know, luckily I was safe, but my bike was smashed. Like when I put the picture in, it was smashed. I don't even think it's repairable, to be honest with you. But you know, he filled out the form, we got it all done, and then I came home. He loaded the bike onto his Argos van and then dropped it home. So, you know, on the way home, he was talking about how these big vans should have reversing cameras, or like reversing beepers or reverse sensors. And you know, this could be a big call to all big companies, and like to put reversing cameras or reversing can't even speak. This could be a call out to big companies and their vans to have like reversing cameras or reversing sensors, so you know everyone's safe on the road. You got to be defensive when you're riding a bike. What I got taught I was doing, I went to the side of his van, I looked, and I think I'm repeating myself, but you know, you got to put pressure on these kind of points, because that was me yesterday. It can be anyone in the future. Like, God forbid it is, but that could be anyone in the future. You got to look out, man, when you're on the road and you're on a bike, because you're on a bike and you're the size. Basically, around you are huge cars, and like cars bigger than your bike, so they won't, not necessarily all the time, but most of the time, or even often, cars won't see you behind you if they're a van, or like a big van or something, because you always got to be defensive of your own self. Yeah, you've always got to keep an eye out for yourself. You've always got to have 2 eyes on the road and 2 eyes behind as well. So like your rear view mirrors, your wing mirrors, you've got to always look behind and in front. I'm just glad that I got out of there unharmed. I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, so all the bikers out there, please make sure you wear your gear. I know a couple of people who just wear casual clothes and start riding. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not one of them. I wear my helmet, but then, you know, like, you got to put. After this made me realise that this could have been a much bigger incident if I didn't jump off that bike. If I didn't jump off that bike, I would have been under that van with the bike. My legs would have been gone, properly gone. And as I was saying, I wouldn't be here making this video right now. I'd be probably in hospital, having a lot of work done to my legs. So all I'm saying is, guys, you got, if you're a bike rider, I know a couple of mates who are bike riders, I'm going to tell them to wear their flipping gear, because if they don't, they ain't going to go out. I'm telling you. But like, from what I've experienced yesterday, and hopefully I'm never going to experience anything nowhere near an accident again, you know, you got to take care of yourself. No one's going to be there to look out for you on the road unless the driver sees you, because if the driver don't see you, then you're invisible to them. So if you're going to pull out and then he has no idea you're there, and he pulls out as well, you're going to get hurt. He's most likely to be okay. You know, you got if you're on a bike, you've got to take these things, you've got to consider these things, because they hurt. They really hurt. It really does hurt if you fall off a bike. I've seen a couple of accidents at like 25 miles per hour. This guy gets hit and he just skids across the road, and his whole left side is scarred up, and it is horrible, man. So all I'm saying is, like, you got to take care, man, when you're on the road and everything. When you're on the road, you obviously got to take care, but you got to be on the lookout, man. It's too much. I shouldn't be saying man. I talk like a child, but I don't know, but yeah, my bike was quite severely damaged. I don't know, I think it may be repairable, but you know, the insurance company, I've informed them, so they all should be fine with that. They're gonna take my bike in. They're gonna take it to wherever they inspect it on Thursday, and I'm gonna get a hire bike on the same day. So whoever collects it's gonna drop me a hire bike down. I'm not complaining. I'm getting a hire bike, but it's a Honda Vision. No, that's not what I should be riding. It's a Honda. Nah. I'm not. I mean, alhamdulillah, I'm getting a hire bike, and like his insurance is paying for it. But it's a Honda Vision. I really don't want a Honda Vision to be seen. But you know, alhamdulillah for everything. I'm getting a hire bike. I'm getting everything sorted. So you know, it is what it is. Happened So now I'm going to take you over to my bike and show you the actual damage that I'm on about, because it may be a bit confusing, and I think this whole video is quite confusing for the cars pulling in and out, but it's the best that I can do. I can't reenact it, and I really don't want to, because I don't even know how I got out of that situation, how I jumped off, when the car hit me or hit the bike. I have no idea. I am blank at that point. When the van reversed into my wheel, when it hit the wheel, I jumped off. I did not know how I jumped off. I'm trying to remember now, and my mind is blank. I have no way of thinking how I got out of that situation. Sorry, I have no way of thinking how I got out of that situation, because the van hit me, and I must have jumped. I must have like swung my leg over or something. But I got out of there. Alhamdulillah, like nothing happened to me. I'm very thankful for that. I mean, I read my Ayat al-Kursi when I left my house and everything. But you know, alhamdulillah, I'm okay. But the bike's not, and I'm just gonna take you over to the bike right now. So just have a look at that. Guys, so this is the aftermath of the accident. So as I was saying, the whole bike, so it's scratched from the sides, everything. The brake lever's bent, the handlebars gone, the indicators. Oh no, not staying. Yeah, so the whole, this side, where it fell to the floor, it's just cracked it F out, and the grips, they're all gone. The gear lever's bent. What else? The main kickstand, that's broken as well. Coming to this side, the brake, another brake lever's bent. Oh yeah, here's the main one. This whole side, the fairing, where it fell to the side, just crashed right in. You see a massive gap here, which where it fell, and he was dragging it along. Indicator on this side as well. Cracked down there, cracked there, scrapes everywhere, and then fairing cracked from up here as well. Well, it really sucks the camera doesn't pick it up, but surprisingly, if you look at it through the front, it's not, you can't really see it's been damaged. And when you get into detail, you can really spot the damage. So yeah guys, this is what happened yesterday. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if the engine runs now because it was leaking oil before. Yeah, but that was what happened. Nasty. And that's, oh my god. Reason being why I'm annoyed, I washed this yesterday morning and I put £2 petrol in. That could have lasted me a week. But no, it has to go to my insurance company, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, the handlebars from there is just totally gone. This is not even in line. So you've got like the handlebar coming up straight, and this one's bent. So yeah, so that is what happened yesterday. Hope you guys learned something from this, because seriously guys, you need to put your safety gear on, whatever it is, just put it on when you're riding, be safe. You know, I said I was going to take you on a journey, and this happened in my journey, so thought I'd share it with you guys, learn something from it, pick something up, tell your loved ones, tell your friends that if they ride a bike, tell them to wear their safety gear. Anything can happen at any time. They may be in the right, but you know, there's other people on the road that could be on the wrong. So just ride safely, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And yeah, just have fun.